Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy, Corrupted Prince / Ratasu Daku. I'm here today making the Talk Society podcast. I'm here today with the boy, Sombra. Say hello, Sombra.
Greetings, people of the internet.
I'm here with the boy, Persona Joker. Say hello, Joker.
Oh, what it do?
I'm here with the boy, Substitute Thought Slayer Seto.
Konnichiwa.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Alright, so today we're gonna be talking about we're gonna be talking about why one of the most popular social medias, maybe not even, I wouldn't even call it social media, community platform, it sucks. That being Amino. We all here have been through Amino, had struggles, had fun, but we want to focus on why it just sucks today. I think we can all agree here that we didn't really enjoy our time. We each have stories. Do any of you guys want to start with why you don't like it personally?
Okay. I'll go first because
Alright,
I'm obviously the most important man here.
yeah.
But it all started when I went onto Amino. I just downloaded it. I put on my sick Goku Black PFP. Oh shit!
Nice.
And then I went into the chat room and I saw an ad. That's
Oh,
it. That's
God.
when I just quit Amino. Day one.
Such a
I'm not
horrific
gonna put ads in the
Like-
chat room.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the ads, so like, I make power scaling posts, and so for the post, it's like, I scroll down, and every picture, there's an ad, it's like, come on, it's like, why can't I just have an ad-free post? That's not necessary to me.
Bro,
I hate that
is
chest too.
is Amino sponsored by by OxyClean? Because like I've seen more OxyClean ads than I've seen my own parents sometimes.
what I honestly find odd is like there can be ads that show up on your posts, but you don't get anything from like other people seeing those ads when they click on your posts.
Oh, really? So it's just only for us? Like, we see I've never looked at someone else's, like, post.
Are you monetized on Amino?
We can't get demonetized in the first place.
Imagine getting demonetized. They're stealing their own money.
No. No, dude, you could actually steal, like, content, like, stuff, because, like, you know what I found ironic is I was looking through Naruto Amino. This is where I'm going to be spending most of my ranting on. But
Shit.
their rule is that any leader can disable a post. It doesn't matter. And then I saw one of the leaders. I see them. It's what's his name? Soma. He used to be called Obito. Yeah, he goes over there. He steals one of my boys, Kataro, which he goes by a different name, but I'm not gonna reveal his name. He steals the I'm on that ass series on Naruto and, trying to think it was his own content. And I'm like, that's my boy's special content. That's
Oh,
not
God.
acceptable. You steal like content just because you want to become a bigger leader? Like,
Yeah, that's not good.
bro, I spent like 3 days sometimes doing stuff. Sometimes it takes me like a day though.
But Ratatsu Senpai, what if he's just a cuck?
I mean, that's all of them.
Then he can be a cuck.
Yeah,
He just wants to be a cuck.
that's all of them to
If
me
you're gonna
personally.
if you're gonna be a cook, don't be a leader. That's the thing.
I mean,
Once a cuck, always a
okay,
cuck.
question: how is he a cuck when he has roleplay sex? Is that like
He's a role-playing
somebody
cuck.
DMs your girl?
Oh yeah. Poggers, I got cucked on a Amino. Yo, since talk about leaders though, like, what's your guys' take on the leadership? I like just Amino in general.
They're too slow, too dumb, not online enough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if you talk junk about them, delete. They like meeking me with the Death Note day one. Just delete.
On Equestrian, actually, I've had some run-ins with the leaders on there. Mainly one leader, Rio Bray, on there, and I got banned on one of my accounts, my new one obviously, but I got banned, and I asked Rio Bray, hey, why did I get banned? And it took her for ages to even send me a message back, but then she said that I need to like contact the official email that they had. I did that ages ago, still nothing, which just tells me that they don't have a good reason to ban me. It's likely just an opinion thing, you know? Like, oh, this guy has a different opinion to me, he needs to be banned.
Dude, it's because they looked at you and they said, ew, soft.
Nope.
Gross.
Dude,
Sombra's my least favorite character. Delete.
So,
my pony. Not my pony.
Alright, serious question though. Like, how do you get banned from My Little Pony Amino? Like,
exactly how?
The leaders on there are
you have horse roleplay
shite.
or something? You like horse at each other?
Do you like ship shining armor and Twilight
I
Sparkle?
clocked on you.
No. What? Dude, we're not going into incest on this podcast.
Yeah, let's not go down that route though.
Listen,
Like,
I'm about to clop on all of you. Can we just, Sombra, keep talking?
Yeah, so the leaders on there are some of the most biased people that I've ever seen in terms of leadership on communities I've been on. I've seen people on there that have like on the first day that they joined, their profiles are already hidden and stuff like that. I even asked one of the leaders, do they give like strikes or warnings to people when they break the guidelines? And then they said no. And I asked, wait, so you just banned them without telling them why? And they never respond to that question. Which tells me that's probably yes. Because I was never given like a strike, warning, or anything. I just went on there one day and I was banned. I have no idea why. I have no idea how. And I'm probably never gonna know.
Yeah. Yo, like, Joker, you can testify to this with me. But I've been banned about 3-4 times on Naruto Amino.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just your own fault.
Okay. I think one of that. So, I'm not going to get into the first reason because that got personal. That's the first, so keep that out. The second reason, or the second time I got banned, was for watching NBA highlights in a private chat.
Yes.
Like,
what?
The fuck?
How dare you watch baseball
literally
in my ninja circle?
Basketball, not baseball.
No, he said basketball.
I said basketball. You remember that movie? You remember that?
The mix of
like literally
baseball.
like the rules about going live on the Naruto Amino is like so dumb. Like you should be able to like stream more stuff than just anything Naruto.
Yeah, understandable.
Bro, you know what's even worse?
They looked at his live and they just went, "That's not Narusaru. What is that? What is this? That's not Narusaru."
You definitely should be like banning people for it. I feel like that's a weirder thing. Like,
Dude.
if you don't want people doing it, just ask them to not do it or something. Don't be like,
give them a warning. Give them a
like,
warning before disabling their chat that has like 1,000 members.
Yeah, that's what like a lot of leaders are so delusional on.
Just let them watch freaking basketball.
Yeah, that's the most the most logical one. But like,
doing that would be a child's fantasy.
Yeah, like if we're just looking for the most likely and most reasonable
basketball in the Konoha.
Konoha.
I don't know.
Actually, imagine if you did that on like Dragon Ball Amino and then said, "Wait, but they play baseball on Dragon Ball."
Oh
yeah.
That's not a Kamehameha.
You know what's messed up? You know what's messed up? If you gave Killer B a photoshopped basketball, they would have been like, "Oh, that's pretty cool, bro." You know?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And while we're on the topic of like just banning that stuff, you know what? Like, I got banned the third time for asking why one of my friends got banned. They said I sweared out the leader
What the fuck?
and I tried
Oh,
blackmailing them. And this was such
What
like the
type of
most. I
Soviet
got
Union, like,
screenshots of this too.
secret police?
Bro, I got
Are you telling me you got banned for asking a question?
yeah, it's like
Dude, but no, Joker, don't you want listen, you guys are taking this way out of proportion. You can't question the viewer. How dare you? You can't question. That's punishment.
It's like asking why oranges are orange.
actually, you know
And then
what?
getting shot.
You know what? This reminded me of something. So, something that happened after I got banned from Equestrian Meal was this post got featured about about this person talking about why you shouldn't ask leaders why someone got banned, and it felt like the most like it felt like they were just talking down to everybody. Like honestly, it was like the most undermining thing.
That's the most stupidest thing ever. That's like you walk up to a cop and just be like, "Hey, why did this guy get arrested? You're coming with me." What?
Yeah, and like, on top of that, what made the whole thing even worse was basically at first the post had too many swears in it, so like it went against the guidelines. Then after they edited that, it got featured. Like what? Like it just shows that
Nani?
like it just shows that the leaders like on that Amino don't want to speak for themselves, so they just wait for someone else to speak for them and then feature that post. Like it's just ridiculous. Especially since like that post got so much hate for logical reasons, and the author of the post just talked down to every single person. After the leader's like, "Oh, let's have this person speak for us because we're too lazy to do it ourselves."
That's accurate.
Bro.
Send the messenger.
I've had
Send the dogs.
I've had one.
It's
I had
like,
one
dude, it's like you know Marie Antoinette when she freaking like when like the people were rebelling and they're just like, oh, just
Yeah.
give them cake, just give them.
Yo, if the boy Sekio
What were you
was
saying, Rutasu?
if the boy Sekio was here, he would be all over this with me. Like we would be like destroying NA with this point. But he is here, Joker. You were in the chat. So
Yeah.
remember the NA leader Valerie. She got replaced by Anne later on, but she's a couple months ago she was on.
Kind of.
Me. All right, so remember when I got banned the second time, and everyone was on Naruto Amino's ass or just like yeah. So I got the screenshot of this. If anyone needs me to post this on Twitter or the comment section, or you can't post pictures in the comment section, but on Twitter I can show this. So we were upset and we were saying, bro, NA is the most BS place because they're showing pictures of demisexuals and gay. And then Valerie comes in saying, "Oh, it's fine if a same like sex relationship it's allowed on here because it's just like two different sexes having a relationship." And like that's so retarded. It's like Sekio is like, so you're implying two of the same sexes, hitting off with each other is the same as two different? And she's like, "Oh yeah, definitely. It's like I've done that before." And the chat gets wild at her because one, don't spread this information with like that. That's TMI for one. Two, like you shouldn't, as a leader, you should know what's good to post with the members and what's not good to post. And the fact that she's sharing this and like and allowing such things, and dude, like remember it was like, what did she allow? It was Orochimaru kisses Kabuto that had this
Okay, that's open.
but I got screenshots if any of you guys need this on Twitter.
Nah,
dude, like
I don't want to.
What the?
Actually, something that just reminded me of. So
gross.
On Equestrian, actually, there is this one rule where romance role plays aren't allowed in general. And
good.
Huh?
Yeah, they're just not allowed. It's just NO.
Keep
and
that
I was
shit
like,
in DM, bro.
oh no, as in like it's not even allowed in DM. Like, if you're
Oh, yeah.
asking
Okay,
someone if
okay,
you want to
that's
go
fair.
to DM to do a romance roleplay, you could get banned even.
Why?
I mean, when you think about it, pony romance is kind of weird.
It exists in the show, though. That's the thing.
Dude,
Barely,
they're like,
barely.
not in my Ponyville.
But,
Let's not get into
Like, you don't see
philosophical
Spike
Ponyland,
hitting
though.
on Twilight Sparkle.
Oh my
though,
gosh.
the main thing is,
can
the
we
main problem that,
discuss pony psychology?
No.
though, personally, the main thing that I had a problem was, it wasn't just that romance isn't allowed. It was just that it was specific to roleplay stuff. Like, artists could still draw romance art. Story writers could still write romance stories, so on and so forth. So, I messaged one of the leaders talking about should either be everyone's allowed to do romance related things or nobody's allowed to do romance related things because you're just closing some people out of an entire genre and not closing other people out. And I messaged them on Discord just to keep it off of Amino so they couldn't just ban me. And the leader that I messaged, Rio Bray, then threatened to block me on Discord. And it was only after I explained why that's a ridiculous thing to do, she then tried to act like it wasn't meant to be sent to me, it was meant to send to somebody else. Which
I
is
remember you saying
really, yeah, like that's just bullshit. There's no way that's true. Especially since she sent me a screenshot of like her on my profile right over the block button. You can't tell me that you went through all of that and didn't realize, oh, this is the wrong person.
My God.
There's when we're talking about like role playing, like this is
Oh god.
Seno knows where this is going. Sabra, I'm not taking away from role playing, just like action, fun role playing like that. That's cool. But you know what I do got a
Yeah.
problem with is when people take online dating to the point of, okay, well, there's two ways. I'm gonna cut this in half real quick. So I think the first point to talk about is I don't like it when people online date through Amino. They're like, oh, but this dude's so hot, or this chick is my wifey. It's like no one cares.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Yeah, poggers.
it's like you've been around for like 2 days and you're automatically like all over each other in the comments and the chat. It's so weird. And even
Yeah.
Listen. The way she put that period at the end of her sentence, dude. I'm in
You
love.
know a girl is serious when they put a period at the end of their sentence.
that's why it happens so often for them.
Just be like, I'm breaking up with you. Period.
And you just hit her
Dude,
with
I am
that.
so hungry right now, baby. Period.
Dude, you know it's serious when she hits you with the let's FaceTime.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like their version of we need to talk. Let's FaceTime.
Yeah, and so like, what's like I'm not a guy that likes to play fantasy. I'm a pretty real life, like I'm serious when it comes to Amino. I shouldn't be as serious, but I call myself the old dude on NA. So when someone is dating, I'm like, you're not even dating them. You're just texting them through a random online social media site that that other person could be across the globe and you'll never get to know them. They could be a hacker. They could be a scammer.
They could be 50 years old.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, for
They could be
anyone,
Gandalf.
because I've actually online dated, but to be fair, I did know the girl's parents. I did know her family. That was like a
Oh,
whole
God, how did that go?
relationship. That was deep. But if you're just if you want to quote unquote role play fuck somebody,
Oh.
keep that shit in DM.
Yeah, exactly. Like the thing is,
That's the
anything
cringiest thing.
the way I see it, anything's fine as long as you're keeping in DMs. Because if you're keeping in DMs, it's not going out to anybody else.
That's so funny.
And of course,
Dude, if you want us to stop judging you, put it in DM. We don't
Yeah.
see it.
That too. Like I'm gonna say this. This is the reason why I find it so weird, is because people would take it so seriously. Like I guess I could get why leaders ban it. This is something I'll give credit to leaders for banning people that do that role play, hit it off. But the problem with that, or with role playing that, is that you're not doing anything. Like people will say, "Oh, I got raped in chat," but it's like you didn't.
Okay,
You just
that's
got a
dumb.
text
That's dumb.
message,
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's
and
a
that's
whole other
like,
thing.
or they'll be like, "Oh, I hit it off in my DMs," and it's like, no, you didn't. You got a text message sent to you. That's not doing anything. It's like realist.
That's not even assault.
No, it's
Dude,
you're not even
listen,
harassing.
in these times, look, in these times, everything is everything. You gotta take what you can get.
Oh my gosh.
That's so nasty. Quarantine.
This is all I have. Leave me be.
Yo, Joker, you got any problems with like leaders or banning any of that? Before we talk about something
Well,
else.
let me just tell you a little story I
Oh,
have
God.
about today.
All right.
Oh.
My man
Today
really
I
came in
decided
like,
to
"Hey,
ghost.
who are you?"
Today I decided to ghost the staff center on the Naruto Amino. And let me just tell you, it was weird. Because first thing that happened as soon as I started ghosting was this one dude came in and sent 3 links to Pornhub in the staff center chat for no reason at all.
Okay.
You got screenshots of this?
And then-
I bet that was
Yeah,
a Tatsu.
Yeah, I actually sent it in the chat. And then he started going off with the N-word and telling this one Spanish dude in the chat to go back to Mexico.
Bro. My
And,
man was off
there
the
was
van,
one-
bro.
And for 20 minutes straight, after 20 minutes, only one curator came into the chat and said he'd take care of it. Not even a leader, a curator.
A creator can't do anything though. Like only
Exactly!
leaders
He
can
said
do
he'd
stuff.
forward it.
Like
He
that's
said he'd
Yeah,
forward it,
like
but
that's-
all the
he's gonna
leaders are
roleplay fight
asleep.
him.
But all the
He's gonna
leaders were
roleplay
asleep
fight
at the
him.
point, so literally, there's nothing he could do. He even sent me hentai in DMs.
oh.
I mean, I could do that, but we're cool.
True, you have your
Alright,
own
I do that to
freaking
everyone.
hentai server in the Discord.
Oh, we don't need to go
I'm-
there. Alright, so
But for him to be able to get away with that much stuff for that long amount of time and them not do anything, I just find very unreasonable.
It's kind of scary, yeah.
Because he could change his profile before anybody had a chance to link him or anything, and he would get away with it scot free.
Yeah. Even make multiple accounts and do different things, multiple accounts.
Yeah.
you know what? Since we're kind of talking about the staff and stuff, I don't really like how they so I've had, we have a leader we have a Naruto leader in this server, in case you guys are curious. I'm not going to give out who. I'm pretty sure that person isn't one of her, the name given. But
Okay.
let's just say that person was explaining how Naruto Amino works for us. And it was through a leader's eye. And the point that was given was curators, basically, they go through chats, kick people, and report them. And leaders should ban people. And that's okay, but that never happens. That's the problem. It's all we do when you go to the staff chat on Naruto Amino is you see curators there. They can't do jack anything because they can't ban people. And they can't, they can kick people, but that doesn't mean anything. You can't, it's oh, you kicked her from a chat, boo-hoo, or, whatever. And so, it's just and as someone said earlier, the leaders are so lazy, they're never on. I've been on so many times or they'll, they'll go offline mode because they're too afraid to talk or whatever, or they get, bombarded with stuff. That's ugh.
Literally in my mind, the leaders are like Santa Claus and the curators are like elves going out to find all the naughty children.
That's dark.
Okay. I left for a little bit. I came back to naughty little children. What are you talking about?
We're talking about Santa Claus.
Oh my god, that man still hasn't got me my Xbox 3 building.
It's been like 3 years and I'm still waiting for my pre-order of the Xbox Series X.
I'm still waiting for my dad.
Okay. What if Santa Claus is your dad and he's too busy to come home?
Yo,
No, that
I'm
would
like,
be a sad
Seno-
backstory.
Dude, Saint Seno.
Oh, that's Saint
tough.
Seno.
all right, let's stay on track though. Let's stay on track.
Yeah.
Seto, what do you got? Like, you've been on Naruto Amino for a whopping 3 days, or maybe longer. What do you got? What do you got for Naruto Amino, or like Amino in
Oh,
general?
me?
Yeah.
Me? Dude, they keep trying to message me, but I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
Wait, why are they trying to message you? What have you done after 3 days?
I accidentally because I hate that thing in Amino where you join a thing and then they're like, oh, do you want to
God.
follow everyone on the server? And I accidentally followed legit everyone.
Oh yeah.
no.
Yeah, it's like
So
you join
now-
and it's like follow everyone and like all, and it's like ugh.
Yeah,
Dude, I got like 10 messages from Data's best friend or whatever.
Dater's best friend. I want to know the story behind that name.
I don't want to know. I don't even want to go on my Amino. It's been open in like 2 days.
It's like got like 50 notifications of people just following you and commenting on your account. Oh.
They're commenting on my reborn PFP.
So
They're like, that's not a Hokage. Is that Minato in a suit?
Is that Minato with a cigarette in his mouth? Oh, you have to disable him right now.
dude, okay, that's how I got banned the 4th time, was because this is retarded. It's because
I
I
thought you
named my
got banned like 3 times. You
I
got
got
banned
banned-
like 10 times now. What's going on?
dude, like I have like accounts for days. Like I can spare account. I got Alucard accounts. Like that's how many accounts.
I have 13 alternate accounts.
Nah. So I got banned for calling myself Weed Smoker and having my picture as Snoop Dogg calling himself the High Kage. Like that's
I remember that.
that was retarded.
It wasn't because of your name. It wasn't because of your name. It was because the dude as your PFP was black. Let's be honest here, guys. Let's be honest. It's because he was black.
Shoot.
They were scared.
Actually, I think all of them are white. As the leaders, all of them are white anyways. They probably call the police on them and just like banned them. Dude.
Well, to be fair, if this was like back during the time where we had our Uchiha gang group back in the Naruto Amino, like you were Haikage and you were high, and we also talked about smoking weed in the chat, so they had multiple reasons to ban you.
Yeah, that was a DMs though. Like they could have seen that.
Okay,
Unless someone
Sonata
reported
They
is
see
it.
drunk.
everything, I think.
Okay.
No, they don't.
Sonata is dead drunk
Team-
in her office every time she was the Hokage, but
Like,
you can't tell me
Team
otherwise.
Team Amino sees everything, which I'll talk about them later, but not the leaders of the community. Because Team Amino is basically like this omnipresent like account that's like always over you watching.
Yeah.
They're like the supreme beings.
Sure. Well, I mean, there's
They're like the Emperor.
no, what's her name? Anime fan? I forgot her name. It's the leader of the leader Amino. She's higher than the regular leaders. Because she takes like direct orders from Team Amino, and then Team Amino's higher than that. Don't ask how I know that.
I wonder if they keep a tally for how many people roleplay every day.
Probably. Bro, if we get that, I'm not gonna reveal the Naruto leader's name that's in this call again. But once that person gets on, I'll ask about how many reports she gets a day of people like doing sexual roleplay and stuff like that, and I'll see what that
God,
leader
it
says.
has to be in the thousands. It has to be in the thousands, dude. Ugh.
Every day? Yeah, probably. I mean,
I've gotten many
I mean, it's like-
people just come,
And
just
then
invite
there's
me
and
to
then
a
there's those
chat, and
people who like those foursome role plays. Ooh, it's getting
Oh,
steamy.
yeah, like I've had situations.
Notice me!
No.
Like no
Vegeta
joke,
meme.
right? I've gone situations where like I get invited to a chat on Amino, and like their first message is just some random roleplay message that's like one line long, and
Oh,
I'm like, no,
You and
Opens
one
door.
line roleplay. You have it out for
I
one
have a
line roleplay.
vendetta against it at this point.
You hate that shit.
you don't got a vendetta against it. Must be like, dude, dude, I
I
hate
get too
when,
many people messaging me about it.
bro,
That's why I'm so annoyed about it.
I could send screenshots of the one line, I sent like the sexual role playing like screenshots here in this chat, and of course you guys won't be able to see it if you watch it on YouTube, but
I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
I do.
you don't want to anyways. So, but if you're curious, I can put some up on Twitter just to show you how cringy it is and why Somber hates it because it's so disgusting.
It makes me want to blow their brains out. Like, ugh.
Dude. Okay, me personally, I'm a very chill man, so I can let a lot of things slide. If you want to do anything, keep that shit in private. Legit, just keep it in
Literally,
private.
if you want to talk about how hot Hinata is, keep it in private.
Dude, or okay.
I mean,
this
we
is-
can be open about it right now. I mean, we can baby step this up.
Nah. Let's not go there though. I mean, I think we all know who the best Naruto waifu is. Not joking. Anyways,
Oh yeah, Sarada. Yeah, Sarada.
what
You
the
told me
heck?
like 2 weeks ago. You're like,
No, it was easy. Never mind. That's not a big deal. All right, so I'm gonna talk about something that I brought up earlier, and it was this retarded post I've seen on Amino. This won't be specifically just about Naruto Amino, because I've seen this on Bleach Amino, Dragon Ball Z Amino, etc. So I always see this. It doesn't matter any community. For some reason, there's this group of people that call themselves the LGBTQ plus like group,
I know that community.
and what they do is they make
nothing wrong with
posts.
LGBT people. Nothing wrong with that. We
That-
we we are
We
very
Yes.
respect you.
wholesome.
We respect you.
We
And-
would respect you more if you donate.
So the problem that I have with that group though is that, and it's not the community LGBTQ. It's that like, I mean, maybe it is, and they just spread them out across every amino, maybe. But like, if we're talking, like, I've seen this on Naruto Amino before, where they post this thing about why Datara, Hidan, and Itachi are all like pansexual, and they sleep together in bed. It's like
God.
that's just
First
gay.
of all,
Ugh.
why Datara though?
I don't know. Because he looks the
I-
most
I
like a
don't even
girl.
care.
He beats his meat to his art. Is it because he whacks off to his art, bro?
Doesn't Datara not like Itachi?
Yeah. Oh.
No, Datara doesn't like
Isn't
Toby.
Data a racist? Actually, he hates all of Uchiha.
Well, aren't they all Asian in Naruto? Like, so.
Yeah, but he's like
Technically,
he like hates
I don't know.
Uchiha in general.
Yeah, he's like Toby. Well, not really Toby Rama. He's more like A the Raikage and Donzo.
Oh my god, dude. After this, we gotta talk about freaking Toby Rama. Toby Rama was my favorite.
So,
How racist.
Wait, did you just wait?
bro, and then there's like posts that I see people make about love fan fictions, and they're talking about how they've always wanted Hinata to go with Madara on a date.
No,
What?
no,
And,
no.
and
That
then
man's like
and then
200 years old.
and then
You gotta ban that person.
and then they
It's a
explain the
ghost.
whole. They explain how if they were both born at the same time, they would be and they explained the whole
Ugh.
life story, and it was disgusting. It didn't even explain
Just
its parts.
stop.
We don't. It explained it 18 plus parts. Like, we don't need it.
Dude,
Oh, it was
dude.
disgusting.
It's like you're in class and both you and the girl have like the same birthday. You walk up to her like, "Hey, let's bang, okay?"
Oh.
You know what? that whole thing actually reminded me of this one thing that I saw on Sonic Amino. And it was this one person that tried to claim that the ship of Sonic and Shadow is canon.
No.
That's like
It's
saying
probably-
Naruto and Sasuke is canon. Like,
Yeah, like Goku and Vegeta or something
Yeah.
like that. So,
Kaiba and
I
Yugi.
point out something like, well, how about all the times that they fought together? Like, what does that mean then? And like, it's called tough love. And then no,
Oh
that's
my
called
god.
To be fair, when you play Sonic Adventure 2 and they first turn into Super Sonic and Super Shadow, the way they're moving their hands, their fists, it's kind of sus.
It's like they're talking to each other in sign language. Like, let's bang later, okay?
It's like, wait, no, even better. Hey, let's bang, okay? You got it. One.
Yo, I'm curious. So, have you guys seen any like out of the ordinary posts? Like, is it
Like
like
anywhere or like on the Naruto Amino?
anywhere? I just brought up the ones I've seen on NA.
I mean, I think everything on the Amino app is out of the ordinary, but to be more specific, I don't have anything.
I actually have a good story from across Jamie, because that's one I'm on the most. The leaders
Oh.
made this post talking about things that aren't allowed about the coronavirus, basically.
Oh,
Not
they
joking
were,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah, they were saying that you're not allowed memes, artwork, or like memes,
Artwork?
adopts, and commissions.
Wait, why
God
artwork?
damn it!
though?
I can't watch Mulan anymore. All because
Why Mulan though?
Dude, and then
wait, no, even
Anyways.
worse. They just banned Mulan 1. You have to watch Mulan 2.
Anyways, so what ended up happening was, so they're saying that you specifically can't post those three kinds of things, and it's kind of the same thing with the whole romance thing as well. Like, if you're going to ban stuff, ban it for like everything. Don't just close certain people off from like a specific thing. So like a good few
Yeah.
people got mad, not because you're not allowed to make memes, but because they weren't just making it equal for everyone. Like, hey, don't make stuff about the coronavirus. They're saying, hey, don't make this, this, and this. And that's why people were getting mad. So some people that were on the side of the leaders took it as people saying, oh, hey, I want to joke about the coronavirus. And so they started calling all those people that were against the rule like heartless, disgusting scum, basically. And the leaders were sitting back and supporting it. And then, like, anyone who went against it, they would just get the same old biased shit from the leaders. And one of the leaders, Rio Bray, coincidentally, who was actually the main leader on the Amino, which says a lot more, she posted a bloody meme. And that's the comment section of that post that was related to the coronavirus. And once
Those who
people
talk about the coronavirus are scum, but those who joke about it are worse than scum.
He's like, no,
Yeah, so-
no. I just like. I'm sorry. All I'm getting is this picture that the main leader of that Amino is just the Star Wars. Like, yes, let their rage flow.
Yeah, so people started calling her out for doing this because it's basically being hypocritical. And she said that she wasn't making a meme; she was expressing her opinion. I was like, well, you can do that in a meme. Can memes not be to express your opinion?
Yeah, certain
I
people
guess
should drink
not,
from
man.
certain water fountains. Hey, certain people should drink some certain water fountains. But hey, it's just my opinion, bro. Nothing wrong.
And this is really bias, superiority
Again?
complex type shit.
What again? Okay.
Again.
Yeah, you just said.
Speak.
Okay. I was like, why did you say again? Okay.
Again.
So, Seno, Joker, do you guys got anything to say about the post? Is that like something we could just kind of close off? See any
Wait.
abstract
Oh,
posts?
wow. I got pictures. They actually loaded in now. Wow. Okay. Why are
Where'd
you
you
girls so
post
hot?
this?
How can...
Dude, I don't.
What?
I'm gonna say this though, like, I don't like it when a creator tells me to get in DMs because I don't know what they're gonna do to me, especially when it's a girl. It's like, I have to make my account like a freaking anime girl just to make sure I won't get hit on. It's really weird. Makes me feel uncomfortable every time they talk to me.
Okay, Chad. Okay, Chad. Oh, look at him. Okay, Chad. Oh, okay.
Just saying Chad for. I hate that. I hate that irrelevant
I gotta
secondary
stop
character.
girls from hitting on me. I gotta stop girls from hitting.
Uh, no, that's what you call it,
Hey,
jocks,
Hey
not
man.
Chad.
Hey man. Does anybody in the comments want Ratatsu's roleplay waifus? Maybe.
Yeah,
Are we
I will
trading
be
roleplay?
happy to give you. Like, you get them for free. Actually, well, a
Oh,
small purchase of
so
$5.99
you
could
admit
help.
to have roleplay waifus?
No, there's just too many.
The
Okay,
plot thickens.
I'm actually happy you brought that up though.
Joke.
What the heck, son? So I'm actually happy you brought that up, Sonalo, because you will. I actually hate this about like any like anime ones that I've been on. Like I've seen this. This happens especially a lot on Dragon Ball Amino and Naruto Amino, where I'll get hit up and they'll say like, "Yo, you want to be you want to change your profile to name like or to be the opposing person that's the waifu in the canon series." And it's like, no, I'm fine. And so then afterwards, they're trying like this romanticize like a role play thing to get me going, and it's like, no, it's like just stop. And then it just goes down like this rabbit hole of it gets super personal, and so then I just exit out and I just don't care. And I would be happy to give
Bro,
any of them
he's like,
away.
well, she tries to roleplay fuck you, and then you just awaken your Renegon, you stab her in the hands, you just go, pain, you don't understand pain.
Oh, dang it.
I love how like
Just explain to her the cycle of pain, and it's just she just
I've-
leaves.
I've had the most frustrating situations with people trying to roleplay with me on Amino, especially since I advertise roleplay on my profile. I get the most idiotic people that I've ever discovered.
and I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Amino leaders are the most hypocritical people, and not
Oh, yeah.
and staff because like they'll say on their like rule list, like they're some of them call them laws, whatever. That's not a big deal. They'll be like, you broke section blah blah blah, and I go read it, and all the way there I would always see no 18 plus romance stuff, no talking about like all this junk. And then I go and see like an LGBTQ post of like Demi's hitting off gays, and it's like, oh, it's like,
Like I hate when they do that, and then people in their own server, and sometimes them, they just go ahead and trying to grab your balls in the DM, trying to summon Shenron. Like,
what the heck, son? What are you doing on? And I need to watch you.
watch me, bro. I'm scared. I'm hiding in NA. I'm like,
I thought you deleted
I'm
it.
Laying
like
low.
hiding
I
so
left him,
bad, bro. I'm
it
running
feels
away
kind of
from
good.
Datara. I
Feels
feel like
good to say.
Datara is gonna lick me with his roleplay hands.
Dude, I also hate that people like they give their own interpretations of how they want the characters to be. They'll be like, "Oh, I've always wanted like Hinata to hit off with Tenten." It's like no one cares. I don't need this
Those are
random.
like two different personalities.
Yeah, that too. and
Who's
it's-
Tenten? Can we
Who's
ask?
1010?
the useless. I was just about,
Dude,
about
people
to say
be
the-
saying Sakura's the most irrelevant person in Naruto. Let's talk about 1010 for a minute.
Dude, Tenten has a worse track record than filler villains. How?
Bro, she's lost
The
every
girl
battle.
literally fights with a stick.
She only won, I think, in a filler. She only won in a
Oh.
filler that was like
Can we
she was
also-
fighting herself.
Can we also remember the time that she got her back broken by Tamari's fan?
Yeah, like
Yo,
Dude.
remember when we all thought 1010 was just gonna be filler, and that's why she got one-shotted by Tamari? But then
Exactly.
then Kishimoto wants us to treat her seriously, and I'm like, what?
I was gonna say,
And then she marries Lee, and we expect to accept it.
yeah.
I'm like, wait, how do you marry Lee when the whole time when you were okay, to be fair, he's dead, but the whole time when they were kids, Neji has to be Akira. Neji's a god. He can't lose. Neji, yeah. He's a huge prince.
Oh,
Neji. It's like slobbering all over Neji. And then Neji is like one-shotted by Naruto. It's the funniest shit ever. Oh, man. Fucking 10-10.
10-10, am I right?
yeah.
Who?
One thing that actually bothers me with Amino is a lot of the feature pages on Amino.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can tell, like that's when the bias truly shines
Yeah.
on Amino. Because like
It's always
I've
an
made,
advertisement.
yeah, like a lot of times I make like these very long, descriptive, detailed posts. Like have tons of research put into them.
Oh yeah,
and
like
they
how
don't-
Sonic's only planet level. Yeah, Sonic's only
Like
planet level.
5,000 words.
I think that like stuff like that, and it doesn't get onto feature pages and stuff. Whereas sometimes I do see things get featured, like theories and stuff like that, and I managed to debunk them in like a minute, and then the person who made the post acknowledges that they didn't actually put that much effort into it. They just thought of it while they were bored. Like, why is this stuff on the feature page? Well, my stuff is
That
just
sounds
being
like
left
someone
off to the
familiar,
side.
right, Prince?
Like,
Sounds like someone
The
familiar.
featured featured
yeah.
guidelines are so dumb in the Naruto Amino because like I can make like a friggin' debate that's like 5,000 words long and it not get featured, but then the next day you see an edit that has an orange with the Naruto headband and it gets featured immediately.
I hate that edits get featured. I don't get it.
Well, I don't get how, like, bro, they barely accept power scaling. They just say that's not even relevant in any series, which is obviously just their ignorance. They're retarded if
Yeah.
they think power scaling is not relevant in a series. Like, maybe if it's like
Yeah.
Death Note, then maybe, but like even then you can power scale intelligence. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like yesterday
Just-
when I
like,
was
And then
like yesterday when I was on the Naruto Amino, like there was this dude who like made a really good post on like how like adult Sasuke could solo the Uchiha clan and it got instantly featured.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy was. I think he was this gay guy named Ratashi Daku on Discord. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Oh, word? I'll judge. Oh, okay. Alright, so
Dissing our host.
yeah, so that's just like, dude, the leaders are actually like, you could see the like, just like I think it was Joker or Sombra who said they actually show very apparent bias. No, they show like super huge favoritism towards like fan fiction and art, and it's like no one cares. Just write something about like not about a romance that you wish you could have seen because you want to jerk off to it. Like, no one cares.
Yeah.
Another one that I really don't like is poems.
Oh, dude,
Poems have a massive bias, and I hate it.
Okay,
Especially,
okay.
how the
a
heck
lot
does
of
a
the time
poem
with
get
poems-
featured? Like,
I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't know, but it happens a lot. It makes me upset.
I woke up.
Dude, I can just imagine you like just wake up one morning. Oh man, a poem got featured. I am so upset.
Like, it's not just stuff that annoys me.
Yeah,
What annoys me
poetry's
is
stupid.
so I look on like Amino and I see like this really good artwork and I click on it and I realize that isn't actually the artwork. They just slapped on somebody else's artwork for the cover of their poem, and that's it. And I'm like, it's not actually a really cool artwork. It's just someone writing a poem. And then, like, you go down to the comments, and everyone is complimenting the artwork. I'm just like,
Plagiarism.
duh! Like, they do credits the original and all.
Thanks,
Like,
Joe.
that's completely
thanks,
fine.
Thanks, Joe.
But, like, it's really clear that these things aren't getting featured because of the poetry. They're getting featured because they have a nice picture on front.
Yeah, because
That's
nobody
all
likes
it
to
is.
fucking read.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly why I'll never get into Tokyo Ghoul, because y'all expect me to read?
Yeah, because you're dyslexic.
I'm dyslexic.
Yes. I need my reading glasses, which I break every night because I'm dyslexic. Readings for losers. Fuck the monk.
Readings for boomers.
Yeah.
I go to school to read. I don't stay at home and read.
I don't need reading. I'm a gamer.
I just like look. I don't like reading. I just like looking at the picture. Okay, look at the pictures.
dude. Like, imagine like going through an entire manga book and not even reading it, just looking at the plot through the pictures.
That's
Oh,
Trying
how
to
it'd be when
piece
I
everything
try to get
together.
into One Piece.
seeing it in Japanese
When I try to
instead
get
of
into One Piece
English.
for the 500th time.
Oh.
Because like I just look at One Piece's art and I'm like, is his nose his dick? I'm like, no.
Well, yeah, we could probably talk about like One Piece next week. That'd be kind of, or I don't know. We could probably talk about like this is what Seno and I we were talking about last night. New school anime next week. You want to do
Yeah,
that,
trying to
Seno?
find a new school anime that corrupted Prince would actually watch. That's a shonen. That's a shonen. Has to be shonen.
It can't be like random waifu material of random teenage males having their own harem at a beach. Like not like that.
Okay, and also yes, he does not like My Hero. Yeah, go
I don't
bully
like
him.
My
Go
Hero.
bully him now. Go bully.
Like,
We could talk
I
about this
tried-
next week though. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta think.
Same time next week.
Oh,
Same time next week.
I was gonna talk about the Team Amino. We haven't gotten there yet. I hate Team Amino.
Ah, yeah, you were mentioning Team, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
we need to
their-
talk about the Empire.
their
We need to
reason-
talk about the Empire.
Their reasons of banning. It's like it's worse than Sendo explaining why he needs to get with his anime waifu on roleplay in Amino. Let's be real. Like, dude, they banned my brother. They not my literal brother, just like my friend. I know him in real life, but they banned my friend Black Thought. And their reasoning was because he was helping like his own people. Like, okay, so I made a post on this. I'm pretty sure not everyone here is on my post because like my Amino isn't that big. So on there, I was talking about how they banned Black Dot, and their reasoning was because Black Dot got members and he got a massive influx. He was showing them around. He gets banned later because of unnecessary help. Like, that's retarded.
What? Unnecessary.
What does it matter
help?
if it's unnecessary? It's still help.
And he's
Imagine
a
being
leader.
arrested
Oh,
because you helped
dude,
someone
it's like
across
the
the street.
Incredibles when they got sued for helping people.
Imagine like helping someone across the street and then you get arrested for unnecessary help.
It's like asking an old lady to carry her groceries and then getting beat up by her husband.
Oh no, I don't even trust that nowadays. She'll probably pepper spray my ass.
Probably.
She'll probably frame
Pull out
you
a
for
gun.
weed.
It's America, son.
Just be like, you better drop my bag or I'm gonna shoot your bag ass.
Back in my day, we kill people like you.
You goddamn stupid dancing teenager varmints.
It's like you
Actually,
want to say the word, but you can't say it.
You
I hate how
freaking
I hate how Team Mino are with certain guidelines on communities. Like they go to like the leader and say, "Hey, you're not allowed to have this or this kind of stuff." And like I've seen some meals where they don't allow like anything to do with gore because of Team Amino. I'm like, but I mean, why? Why? Like, come
Why
on.
bring up gore?
And then, like, Team Amino.
Don't you
they-
find it funny Don't you find it funny how the Attack on Titan Amino, which is like one of the goriest
Anime.
like animes out there, and
Animes
yet
of
they
all time.
have no gore rules?
Yeah. That
That's
like me saying
painful. It's like being
Hellsing.
on.
You shouldn't support Hellsing because there's too much gore, and then join Hellsing Amino and then make a post. That's like, it's like the irony.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Never watch horror movies, anybody. They
No,
have
I'm
blood.
gonna say this.
Look, all I'm saying is, what are Krabby Patties made of? That's all I'm saying.
They're made of crabs.
Watch Robot Chicken. Do yourself a favor.
They're made of crabs and they're made of pads.
Oh, jeez.
Bro,
Crabby
That's how Ari
patties.
salad's made of squid.
yo, so I don't think the only person here that was actually a staff member that I know for sure on my Amino was Seno. And Seno, like you weren't a staff member for that long, but you were around for long enough. And
I was around for when you guys said, "Okay, let's quit." And I was
yeah,
like, oh.
well, you were there longer. You were
Just
on the
be like,
Amino.
wait, what the hell?
No, I
So-
knew. I was like, "Why are you guys on Amino?" I was actually the one like when I first met him on Twitter. He was like, "Oh, I have an Amino though," and I'm like, "We got an Amino." Ah!
Yeah, so I've explained my thoughts on TA with them a lot, and the fact that they always threaten to ban my Amino because it was too small is just retarded.
What?
It's like,
Wait, but that's not your fault though.
no, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh hey, I'm gonna ban you because you don't get enough people, and it's like, well, I can't
Wait,
advertise.
your Amino has like 5 members.
No, it's got like
What the fuck?
it's got like way more than that. It's got like 150.
Just be like, oh wait, you have 5 members. Oh man, I got to get rid of you for that. You got to start all over. Better luck next time.
We must not allow them to grow and breathe.
I'm pretty.
Must start us. Wait,
Dude,
what's
I'm actually
Dang it, I
pretty.
forgot the word.
I'm pretty sure. One of the anime Amino members are like they actually reported my account because they knew it was gonna blow up. Because in the first like month, we had like 50 something members, and if it kept growing, it was gonna become like a big Amino. And I'm pretty sure they just like they saw it as a threat or a challenge, so they took initiative. And it's like that's so like if Team Amino is playing bias for bigger ones over
Jealous
smaller.
much?
Yeah, that too.
Wait, it's a power struggle over fucking Amino. Fucking Amino, dude. They're gonna hold a roleplay revolution against Team Amino.
The revolution has begun.
Naruto runs to the enemy base.
Reenacting the Area 51.
Let's go. Yo, I would be down. Let's all raid Amino. Let's all
Just be Naruto running to their front door. Just being like, unban us. Unban us.
Bro,
I will ERP all over this door.
That's all
With
messed
my
up.
girlfriend that is in Zimbabwe.
Hey, buddy, you have no idea how much I broke when you said that because I'm actually in Africa.
I forgot, bro.
Hey man, I really don't take racism all that seriously. I just find it funny whenever someone tries to freaking be racist on me.
Listen. Okay, quick thing before we go back to the main thing.
Yeah.
My thoughts on racism. If you're gonna come at me for saying a word, stop saying faggot. That's all
Okay.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna say, like, I'm happy you brought up racism because this is something that happens way too much on Amino. Like, I would be on Naruto Amino, I would just po a picture of like a white person, like a white or white anime character, not white amino person, white anime character, and they have to like. There's these people that like have to make sure you're white. They ask like your blood samples and tests. It's like, what the heck? It's like, how do you testify this crap? How do you
Give
verify
me your
it?
ancestry. I'll give you my roleplay Doritos if you give me your ancestry.
Sir, I need a nationality verification before I can freaking feature this.
Excuse me? It's like, oh, well, I mean, my parents were from Germany. Oh, you cis white male! Bro, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm Puerto Rican. I don't believe you. What? It's because your skin's white. Have you met a Puerto Rican?
That doesn't make you white. Puerto Rico is an American territory, anyways.
Dude, just being like, I'm from Africa. Dude, your skin's too black, though. But have you been to Africa?
Okay, this is a real life situation. You know how many people in my high school thought I was Jewish?
What?
My last
Wait, why?
name is Hernandez. Because I'm one of the whitest people in the school before Puerto Rican. Like, both sides of my family are Puerto Rican. There's no thing.
Can you be Jewish and Puerto Rican at the same time?
Sure.
It's possible.
If your
Jewish
parents-
is like a religion, unless they want to count it as a race. But no, they won't. I guess they do because they don't want to say that white people were persecuted too. They want to avoid that as much as possible.
This is getting really off topic. I'm not gonna lie. It's like,
Political.
Political time. Ooh, sorry.
hey,
All right, back on. Just a back on topic question for me.
okay.
Back when all of you were on the Naruto Amino, who would you consider the worst or most disliked leader / curator?
Seki. I hated her. Like, she banned me the first
Seki-chan,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, she banned me the first time.
Does any of them have a Hinata PFP?
Yeah, that's called Hema.
Uh,
Hema or whatever.
No.
Okay, delete herself.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, there is. What's her name? Hema? It's got like flower. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, actually,
I
think-
never go on.
I think the only like staff members on Naruto Amino that I like are Arto, Literate, and sometimes Obito.
why not? And
And
I
that's
never
right,
go
and
on.
I'm dumb.
Yeah, I never really use Naruto Amino, so like, I know jack shit about the leaders on there. Nor
Dude,
do
what
I
are you doing
really
with your
care.
life? You're missing the worst turmoil of your life by not being on Naruto Amino.
oh yeah,
I'm on a
Dude,
quest to Amino, remember?
dude, like
Very true, very true.
I feel like I'm in 1940s China when I'm in freaking Naruto. I just have to run to keep running.
well, like one thing I will say that's just kind of like funny about the leaders is it's either they pretend to be older than what they are, and like some of them said they smoke and drink at the same time, and I'm like, so you're over 21? And it's like yeah, and then I'll see them throw a hissy fit in another chat. It's like, you don't act like a 21-year-old.
I mean, like, that's every single person on Amino.
I mean, that's just the internet in general.
True. It's also like, they will like blatantly lie about certain events. Like I've seen, since we have one of the leaders in the server, like I've said before, I was shown a screenshot of one of the curators lying to the leaders to make someone get banned. That person was a rooster, by the way. Yeah, so Rooster ended up. Yeah.
Let's talk about Rooster for a minute.
Yeah, remember Rooster?
Is it Rooster Teeth? Because then I gotta yeet.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, we should talk about Death Battle next week. I don't know. We might have to take a vote.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude! You can never go wrong with talking shit about that.
Yeah, that's how you get views.
Yeah.
Like how inaccurate it is?
Whoa, Death Battle's
Oh,
an
nice.
What? Who knew this?
You're a bunch of
Nani desu ka?
awesome-
You guys,
They're a bunch of geniuses.
Unbelievable.
any
That's probably
anything?
just gonna be me for the rest of the week watching Death Battle, just to like rant on it next week.
Oh yeah, like Machamp versus. I don't know why.
Goro, I think it is.
Dude, they
Saitama
should
versus
have
Son
forearms for
Goku.
Ben 10. It would have such a missed opportunity, bro.
Forearms versus Accelerate.
Yo, I had
Dude.
I gotta tell you guys something. Or not tell. I gotta ask you guys a question. All right, so if you were to like pick the worst death battle ever, which would you pick?
Naruto versus each.
Dragon Ball
Um,
or Goku versus Superman for me. Both 1 and
For
2.
me,
It's like the misinformation from Goku versus Superman, but like on steroids.
I think it might be Majin Buu versus Kirby. Not because of the result. I agree Kirby wins. The only problem that I had with it was since they downplayed Boo and Kirby immensely, everyone knew like how to downplay Boo, but they didn't really do like much research on Kirby, so they just came to the conclusion that Boo must win. Which like was the part that annoyed me.
I was like that for a while. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like that's
For
what I'm
me-
saying, like,
No, because Kirby's weird. Kirby's
Yeah, like-
weird.
like I'm not gonna lie, I was
Kirby
like that
is
for a while.
Kirby.
Yeah, like I was
Kirby
like
just
that for a
goes
while.
polio and things die.
Yeah, like I was
Kirby
like
literally. Kirby is the literal version of deep throating.
Oh my gosh.
Except it makes him stronger. Just like a hooker.
So do you guys got any? You guys got any? Anything else to add about Amino closing statements before we end?
Nah. It was good while it lasted.
If you've
Not
heard this
really.
podcast before installing it, then you should never install it after hearing this podcast.
Okay.
Equestria Amino unban me already.
Listen,
You clearly don't have a
there's
good reason
way
to ban
better
me.
apps to role playing on. There's way better apps to role play on. It's called Discord. I feel
Hey.
like Discord's a way better place to role play on because you don't have ads in your chat rooms.
And you
Yeah,
can
There's
load.
Discord. There's also called Real Life.
Hey, I like
What?
that.
What's
I've
that?
moved.
Ew.
I've moved a good few. I've moved a good few role plays onto Discord at this stage.
That's funny. I don't even know. Your voice chat roleplay. It's like, oh, dude.
Dude,
What voice
Dude,
chat
okay,
role
that's a
play?
step up. That's a step up. That's the struggle right there. Imagine
Oh.
trying to talk to your girl, and then like you're in a voice call, so it's kind of weird because you hear echoes in the background. You don't want her parents finding out you're talking to her. Like,
That's I relate to that so much.
Gee, I wonder
Dude.
why. Like,
I can't write.
Shut
I
up.
can't
I legit
write.
told you why. Don't patronize me.
No,
How am
I was talking
supposed to
about-
write my lines of detail.
He was talking to me.
Voice chat?
yeah, I was talking about Joker, because he said, man, like I have to hide myself when it's late at night, and it's like, oh, I wonder why. Anyways,
Oh, you online dating my dude? That's pretty sick.
no, heck, all right, I'm just gonna end it. I don't know what we're gonna be talking about next week. I don't know. I might make a
Probably
poll
gonna
on
vote
Twitter.
over it.
Make a poll over Twitter. Yeah, you probably take a vote and poll over Twitter. Get people talking.
Don't forget to donate. That's the most important thing. I mean, your
I don't
likes.
got donation.
I mean,
Yes. Subscribe,
I mean,
like,
Please
comment.
subscribe and donate our Patreon.
We don't got a Patreon. I'm sorry to tell you guys. We don't got a Patreon. We're still blowing up.
no, even better. Give me your money. IRL, give me your money.
Alright, anyways, see you guys. This is the Talk Society podcast. See you guys.
See you, bro.
Bye.